Attorney Ramon Isguera. Tito Mon, magandang umaga po sa inyo.
Magandang umaga, Alvin. Magandang umaga sa mga kasamahan mo dyan.
Opo,
At sa mga tumatangkilik sa iyong programa.
Opo,
Isang mapagpalang araw sa inyong lahat.
Opo, napatawag po kami. Alam naman natin yung expertise ninyo sa criminal law. Ano po? Dito sa kaso ng dalawang atletang namatay, may nakita ka bang pwedeng kasong kriminal o wala naman?
Alam mo, kung pagbabasehan ko yung reports, no?
Opo.
Purportedly official report ng police, mukhang walang foul play, no? At the only thing that I remember is that they were seen in the waters up up to their thighs, and then they stepped into something deep, where apparently the current was very strong, no? Malakas yung agos sa ilalim.
Opo.
I think they panicked, no? The victims panicked and did not know what to do. And they were carried away already by that strong current. And that's what caused their apparent drowning. Sa foul play, wala akong masasabi. Pero tingnan natin siguro yung balikan natin kung maraming tao yan, maraming atleta na nagtitrain, nabigyan ba ng proper warning that there is a strong current somewhere in the waters and you should be careful about it. But the two victims were seen about 300 meters away already from the shore. And the guard who supposedly responded late, no? Medyo nahuli siya. So maganda siguro yung busisiin ng mga mag-iimbestiga kung nabigyan ng proper instructions itong mga bata, no, itong mga players. At dahil obligasyon 'yon ng may-ari ng resort, obligasyon 'yon ng lifeguard. At kung maraming atleta yan na nagte-train, dapat marami rin silang lifeguard na nakabantay at nabigyan ng proper warning itong mga atleta.
Opo. What about criminal negligence? Yung mga ganyan pa, does that constitute criminal negligence?
It is not per se. As I said, the reason why kaya ko sinasabi yung nabigyan ba ng proper briefing, nabigyan ba ng proper instructions. If they failed in that, then they are somehow, meaning the owners and whoever are managing the beach resort, should be held accountable for at least simple negligence, no? Simple negligence.
Criminal ba yun, Attorney Mon? Pag sinabi criminal, simple negligence o hindi?
Meron sa Article 365 kasi it's either reckless imprudence or simple negligence resulting to either
homicide,
death, physical injuries,
Opo.
etc.
What about Ateneo? Kasi school sanction daw yung activity. Yung Ateneo ba ay pwedeng habulin sa anggulong negligence o hindi?
I don't think so because I think most of the players were of age and they knew what they were going through, what they will undergo. Training yung kanilang pinuntahan eh. Kaya lang, itong dalawa parang somehow umalis sila dun sa karamihan ng kasama nila at alam mo na, parang hindi naman lagalag, no? Parang they were adventurous enough to go as far as 300 meters from the shore and they did not know actually that terrain underwater.
Opo.
Yun ang kondon.
Attorney, what about the coach, Coach Tab Baldwin? Can he be liable for negligence?
Hindi siguro rin, Alvin, unless you show that they were not properly briefed, meaning the athletes were not properly briefed about the training that they will undergo. Kasi ang tinitingnan ng isang anggulo
Opo.
baka kaya nalunod merong mga pabigat doon sa kanilang mga paa.
Hindi, dininay naman po yun. Wala raw eh.
Wala naman eh.
Oh,
Wala
wala.
naman nakuha.
Opo. Hindi, ibig ko po sabihin...
Pinagtataka ko lang, parang
Opo.
may nabasa ako
Oh.
na yung mga, parang pinagkakaguluhan ng mga ibang atleta, yung dalawa nilang kasama,
Oh.
pinalalayo nila yung pulis. Hindi ko
Tama.
alam kung bakit.
Apo. At saka yung anggulo, Tito mo, na kung alam na ng coach na delikado yung dagat na yun, bakit doon gawin yung training? Hindi ba pwedeng gawin sa ibang lugar na pwede talagang mauwi sa trahedya? Bakit mo tinuloy as the ship captain, as the father of the team, bakit mo pinayagan? Hindi ba siya pwedeng madali ron?
Ang assumption mo dyan kasi, Alvin, na maalam din yung coach kung ano yung terrain nung beach, no? At yung possible undercurrent. But the one who he is actually in a position to know tungkol doon sa sitwasyon noong beach na yon at yung undercurrent na possible maka-aksidente, no? Katulad ng nangyari, walang pananagutan yun. Yung talagang mananagot diyan, yung resort owner, yung manager, at saka yung mga lifeguards. Baka kulang sa lifeguard, mantak mo, iisa. Kung 30 yung nagte-training, paano mo ma-save kung 3 yung dalunod, 4 yung dalunod, ngayon 2, paano mo ma-save yan? Dapat, nung nakita niya na lumalayo yung 2, binigyan niya ng warning. May bullhorn naman siguro sila para sabihin na bumalik kayo dito sa mababaw at delikado yung lugar na yan.
Apo. At Tito Mon, what about a civil case? Kasi iniisa-isa po natin, magkaiba po kasi pag kriminal. Pag kriminal, proven beyond reasonable doubt. Hindi ho ba? What about kasong sibil? Pwede, option ba yan ng magulang na magkaso ng civil case? O wala rin?
Yes, option yun. Dahil meron tayong isang particular article, I don't know if I'm correct about this, no? It's 2180. Yung merong liability yung mga may-ari ng mga businesses na ganyan eh. May liability sila even if the negligence can be pointed to the employees.
Ayun. So yung option ng ano yun, option nung nanay yun na mag-file ng
nila
kaso.
yun.
Ano po. Sige, Tito Mo, maraming salamat ha. Mabuhay ka.
Maraming salamat.
Thank
Alvin.
you.
Mabuhay
Si
ka.
former Undersecretary, Attorney Ramon Esguerra, taga-Department of Justice po dati yan, partner. Are you ready?
To what?
To what? Are you ready for Fred Amanio's birthday? Ano sinasabi ko sa'yo? To dig in. Dig in ha. Ibig sabihin nun, ngangasab ka na. Bago kang umasab, Radyo Patrol, Balita alas 7 sa